In this video, I'm going to discuss two types of businesses that can make you a multi or mega millionaire. Okay, a lot of times people ask me, well, what kind of business would I buy today? Well, it depends on what I like and what I would want to do. So let me start with a couple of different businesses. First of all, there are businesses out there where human hands will play a long-term role in that business. Now, maybe 20, 30 years from now, there will be robots that do everything. But right now, if you want to do garden, if you want to do home maintenance, if you want to do certain types of mechanical repair, it takes a human with a brain to operate and do what has to get done, and the hands and the legs with which to do it. Those businesses are going to survive and they're going to thrive. Now, you can either work for one on a paycheck, or you can own the business. And there's a world of difference between the value of that business to you if you're an employee or an owner. You want to be the owner. And those businesses will grow and labor will become available. The businesses are still needed. The services are going to grow. On the other hand, if you're technology oriented, you might want to think about buying a company that's an artificial intelligence type company where they do programming for artificial intelligence. And a lot of times people will say, well, why would that kind of business be available? It's the hot thing right now, right? These businesses should be successful. Well, there's a lot of reasons why a business isn't successful. One, it might have technicians that work there who understand the technology and can work and make it happen, but they don't understand business. They don't understand going out and getting customers. They don't understand how to purchase properly for the business, how to organize it, how to structure it so it's scalable. So if you have certain talents about the technology business, you're going to find that there are companies out there that are started by good technical people that eventually run into a wall because they don't know how to build it. And now they're either thinking of selling the company or taking in people as partners. So these opportunities are going to exist out there, whether they're manual type businesses or whether they're mind type businesses. And my suggestion is to you is figure out where your strengths are, what your preferences and passions are, and then take the time to either partner with somebody who's already got the ability to build businesses, and together you go out and roll these companies up, or you do it on your own if you have the ability. My impression of what businesses are going to do well and not do well are more a function of the owner than they are the business itself. And the reason that I say that is because every business that exists because there's a need for its products or services. The likelihood is that the need will shift, but not go away. And the difference is going to be in how the owner or the leader of that particular business sees the coming change. And then having seen the coming change, transforms the business accordingly. Let me give you an example of transitions that didn't work. There was a time in the United States of America where if you wanted to go from place A to place B, which was, let's say, a couple of 100 miles away, you took a stagecoach. Then the stagecoach disappeared and you took a train. Then the train disappeared and you took a plane. Well, anywhere along the way, the companies that were the big companies that were making stagecoaches should have transitioned into trains. Okay. The companies that were operating trains should have transitioned into airlines. Okay. But what happened was the owners of those companies were so focused on what they did and how great what they did was that they didn't recognize the changes in time to transition to those businesses. Now, the reason I'm explaining this to you is any business can be a good business, but it can't sit on old technology. And this is true, by the way, when you own a great business, someday the technology is going to change and it won't be the same. And so even when you own the business, you've got to open up to what's going on around you. How do I use it to my benefit? How do I take what's happening and get there first? Okay. The trend in the human psychology is fight to change, maintain my business. All right. That's not the way to run a business. The way to run a business is what does the customer need? What's the best way to provide that product or that service? What tools will do it better? What technology will help me to do it better? And that's a question that you wake up every morning of your life asking yourself. And when you do, you can take any business that serves a place in the economy today and convert that business and modify that business to where that it's got the customers for the service or product. But don't let them leave you because somebody's got better technology. You have to take that business and transform it into the business that's going to have the business in the future. Right now, if any of this makes sense to you, what I'd like to encourage you to do is to contact our team, because we have a program where we will literally do all of this for you. So you don't have to think it through on your own. You don't have to go through all the steps and the methods. What we will do is we will actually get it done for you. So if this makes sense, just go to the description below this video and follow the instructions. It'll put you in touch with one of our team members. And from there on, we'll answer your questions and hopefully we'll work together as partners and we'll get it done for you.